Have I ever told you all that God directly answered my prayer in giving me this job? Brandy Harrell here, your only book printer on this app. So this story goes back to 2020, our pandemic days. I worked for a catalog printer in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was super unhappy in my job. It was kind of a toxic work environment. So I'm praying. I'm asking God for guidance. What do I do about my job? Looking for him to place me somewhere else. And I start to think, Brandy, you're in Nashville. This is the home of Christian publishing. What if you started to print some things other than catalogs, like maybe some Christian books, something that aligns with your own faith and your own values, and it's going to be redeeming. It's going to bring meaning, redemption to this job that you no longer love. So that's what I set out to do. I'm trying to contact Christian publishers all throughout Nashville, but we're a relatively unknown printing company, and those calls and emails are going unanswered. So still, I'm praying all the time about the situation. So I get a contact out of the blue from a recruiter on LinkedIn. A printing company has a job she thinks I might be interested in, wants me to look at. So it's this job. It's Friesens. I learn a little bit about the company. I look it up online, and of course, this is the big leagues. It's the real deal, right? So I agree to do the interview. I start to go through the interview process. This is like a month-long ordeal. And about halfway through the month, I'm in one of these interviews, and they start to discuss with me the client roster that I would be taking over here in the Southeast, who are the book publishers that I would be dealing with. And when I tell you, it sent chills up my spine when they started to read off HarperCollins Christian, Lifeway Christian Resources, all of these publishers that I had spent this month of prayer trying to call on, wanting to be involved in their work. They were the clients that the job was asking me to take over. It was an aha, moment. I knew God had directly answered my prayers. Now, he didn't do it in the way that I thought that it was going to come. He didn't let them answer those calls or those emails at my former employer. He delivered them to me already as clients at a new job, at a new company that is entirely employee-owned, that's based on a Christian Mennonite foundation with people of great integrity, of transparency. He gave me exactly what I wanted, where I sit, with honest people. And that's why I'm so grateful for my job at Friesens. I know that God led me directly to be here. I know every day that I'm printing these books that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And me working with those Christian publishers and so many more that I've now made friends with, and getting to spread messages of faith and hope, getting to spread the gospel and the word of God. I know it's my calling. I know it's why God led me through all of those years of learning printing knowledge and expertise, was to use that knowledge to further his kingdom. He always has a plan. Everything always works out for your good, and it works out in his time. Love you, Book Talk.